we're here at Chainges event in Amsterdam, and we're here with Bitwage. Maybe the first question is the easiest one. Could you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah. So my name is Jonathan Chester. I'm the founder and president of Bitwage. Bitwage is the most popular payroll and invoicing platform built on top of the Bitcoin blockchain. So there's two main use cases. One is get any percentage of your wage in Bitcoin from any company in the world. So we have customers who work for Philips, who work for Facebook, who work for Uber, all different kinds of companies, even like the U.S. Navy and the United Nations. And they, what happens is they sign up, and if they're in Europe, we actually provide them with a Dutch bank account. Or if they're in the U.S. or in the U.K., they get local bank accounts there. They provide those bank accounts to their employers. When the employers pay in, we split the money so that crypto goes into their Bitcoin wallet, and the fiat currency, or euros, or dollars, or pounds, go into their bank account.
That's good. How many users do you have actually?
Yeah, we have 20,000 users on our platform, and we've been around since 2014.
What kind of currencies do you support actually?
So we receive in, I think we receive in about 25 different currencies, but we have local bank accounts in the Netherlands, in the UK, and in the US. But we can accept all different kinds of European currencies, and then we pay out in Bitcoin, Ether, fairly soon. And we also can actually do fiat currencies in places like Brazil and India and Philippines. So people can actually use this as also a way to receive their money faster and cheaper across borders.
Wow, sounds good. So actually the first currencies that you are Bitcoin, Ether, maybe also are other currencies available soon, or for instance Litecoin or Dash, or I'm not sure.
Yeah, so we have a lot of interest for Litecoin and Dash. So we're looking at these other currencies as long as there's no risk of them being a security. They're sort of on the list of things that we're interested in. As you know, a lot of companies create security tokens now. But we're also really interested in retirement products as well, which is at least in the U.S. The way that the market works is there's a lot of private retirement systems where you get tax incentives to put your money in a retirement account, and when you retire, there's no capital gains tax on all of that money. So one of the next things is to allow you to have your crypto in these retirement accounts with the tax incentives, because who doesn't want zero capital gains taxes on their cryptocurrency, right?
Yeah, true. So actually, lots of products are in the making.
Yes, yeah, we're very active. You know, last year was a great year for us, and we doubled our team size from last year, and things are very good.
So actually, for instance, ERC20 tokens, this is something that's also on the list. For instance, when ICOs pay people in their tokens, is that something considering?
Yeah, so for the Bitwage side, it's going to be a long approach. We want to get regulated broker-dealer licenses before we do that, just to cover our bases for paying out ICO tokens, because there's some risks associated with that. But we do have an arm that helps companies build out their own ICOs from the technological and from the marketing side of it. And I myself am an advisor to about 3 different companies. One of them here, which is a stable coin, which is pretty cool, fiat-based token.
So, actually, what are actually the challenges you meet also in the regulatory perspective? Because security tokens, for instance, are heavily regulated in the US, etc. What do you experience?
Yeah, sure. So when it comes to cryptocurrency, there's consumer protection, and then there's like anti-money laundering, terrorist financing stuff, right? These are the 2 main things that regulators care about. So in the Bitcoin world, it's really more on the anti-money laundering, terrorist financing stuff. So there are regulatory hurdles. We have a full compliance team on board, and you know, we go through several audits on finances, on security, and all these different components. So it's a big deal. On the ICO side, that's more on the securities, financial securities law regulation. We, currently on Bitwage don't do too much there, but with the ICO services that we provide, we can help guide you through the regulatory issues that might come up. Yeah.
That sounds good. So are you doing a European tour actually? You're now in Amsterdam. Maybe there are other events where you're present, or?
Yeah, so our company got a grant from Paris actually, or from France, and so I've been living in Paris for the past year and a half. I'm here in the Netherlands. I'll be going to Croatia next week. I'll likely go to Berlin for some conferences.
Rock show as well.
Yeah. So I'll likely be there. It's not confirmed, but I'll likely be there. Yeah.
So last question: what is actually your personal motivation to be actually active in this blockchain sphere? I mean, you can also do I don't know, selling houses or whatever.
Yeah, sure. So I mean, I got into blockchain back in 2013, right before the $1,000 bubble occurred. So it was like $200, and I got in, and so I got excited by it. I was working at Oracle at the time. And Oracle's a very dull, boring place, right? I mean, you got 125,000, people, but you're not treated like people. You're treated like little cogs. So you're sitting there, you're bored for, not 5 or 6 hours of the day. You got to figure out something to do. And so I was just looking up new interesting technologies, and Bitcoin came up in a TED Talk. And because of this TED Talk, I got really excited because of the socioeconomic impact of Bitcoin, sort of banking the unbanked, and the efficiency component. And actually, originally, our product was the only way for unbanked people to easily obtain Bitcoin. Because before us, there's maybe local Bitcoins, and maybe you get robbed in local Bitcoins, right? And then there's exchanges, but you need a bank account for an exchange. So our solution was a way for you to get crypto without actually having a bank account. And that was sort of one of the original inspirations for what it's now become.
Sounds good. I mean, so again, thank you very much. Yeah. Enjoy your time here in Amsterdam, and we'll probably see each other in other conferences.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.